na talaga ako.
Reggie Flores Remix. Sound. DJ Zamora Remix. Disco Mobile. Dancing with the beat with DJ Zamora Remix.
A little something like this.
Mag-isayaw, mag-iataw kay DJ Rams. Guwapo.
Love is a burning fire, and the flames grow higher, babe. Don't let it steal your heart. It's easy. Come on, girl. This game can't last forever. Why? We can't live together. Try. Don't let it take your love from me.
DJ Rams, Idol.
And it goes a little something like this.
Cause this boy wants to get stay. Loves more than he can handle, girl. Oh, come and stay by me forever, ever. Why does he go on pretending his love is never ending, babe? Don't let him steal your love from me.
Lanaw del Norte, Mix Club.
This is the mix of Carles and Mix Club DJs. This is Team Destruction. Basta Team Destruction, campeón.
This is the mix of DJ Romar, the best.
This is Team Destruction, powered by Carles Mix Club DJs.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
DJ Romar, the best.
This is the mix of Carles and Mix Club DJs. This is Team Destruction. Basta Team Destruction, campeón.
This is the mix of DJ Romar, the best.
This is Team Destruction, powered by Carles Mix Club DJs.
This is the mix of DJ Romar, the best. The best. The best.
DJ Rams, the best.
Upside down and inside out. I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for me to get on the mic and make this tag team
Lager Trial. naman magtatapat ang Barangay Ginebra at ang NLEX. Of course, the Barangay holding a twice-to-beat advantage in this series. It's gonna be a grit and grind battle between two teams na nagpakita ng mga excellence nila in the elimination round. At kami makakasama niyo po, John Sulit with Jet Coach Jeffrey Carriazo, and later on we'll hear from Miss Apple David. The Jet, it's already the quarterfinals. Painet na painet yung mga laban.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, Judd. You know, we're excited again for another big game. It's playoff basketball time, so I'm sure everyone is excited to see the second game. You know, that we're covering is Ginebra versus NLEX. I'm sure it's going to be exciting.
At nauna na nga yung San Miguel Beermen, and the Beermen actually waiting for the winner of this series between Ginebra and NLEX para malaman kung sino yung makakatapat nila in the next round. Unahin na natin pag-usapan yung Barangay and how they performed back in the elimination round.
Grabe, Judd. If you look at the numbers of Ginebra, it's very impressive. You know, them shooting at this high of a percentage, at 50% from the field goal total. They're first place in 3 points. I think that's a team high. Shooting a whopping 58% on 2 points. And again, it just goes on and on in regards to them on the offensive end being, if not first, second place.
That's right. The hottest shooting team in the elimination round. And it's also a product dun sa pag-ikot nila ng bola because number 1 din sila pagdating sa assist. The guy who actually leads the league in times per game is their import, Justin Brownlee.
That's impressive. So Justin Brownlee, again, being that super import that he is, not only scoring and getting the baskets when needed, but also distributing, averaging 7 assists to go along with his 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks. Again, why we love Justin, he plays both ends.
That's right. And you take a look at how he stuffs the stat sheet. Halos lahat ng department, no, merong ambag itong si JB. And he also works well dun sa mga locals na nakapaligid sa kanya. Dahil dun sa familiarity, Christian Sandhardinger having the conference of his career. Grabe yung pinapakita ni Cisa. He already has 7 double-doubles in just 9 games played in this conference, Coach.
That's correct, John. So super impressed ako dito kay C-Stan. Not only is he playing beyond himself, I think he's playing consistently. Yun yung pinaka-importante is each and every game, consistent tayo. So this is his average, 22 points, shooting 63% because obviously he's shooting around the basket and being really efficient game in and game out. 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and then again, at the bottom you see the 7 double-doubles so far.
Balikan naman natin kung paano nag-perform yung NLEX in the elimination round. You know, there was a time that we thought that they might fill in one of the top 4 seeds because they started out the conference with 4 straight wins.
Judd, NLEX was only 1 game away from making top 4, so this is something that I'm sure Coach Frankie's going to build on. They're averaging 112 points. They're shooting 48% from the 3, 57% from the 2 points. And again, you know, they're tied for second with made free throws at 19. Fast break points when they get stops, and this is what's been impressive with them. When they get stopped, they're converting that to layups.
That's right. Yung speed talaga ng NLEX. Like how we saw that right from the get-go. And they can always rely on the drunken master, Kevin Alas. Kita mo naman kung paano niya nakukuha yung mga puntos niya. He has a variety of ways to finish when he gets in the basket.
I love your nickname for him, Jet, the drunken master, but he really is that guy who needs to step up and understands that he is the main guy for this team, averaging 18 points, shooting 53% field goals, you know, also contributing other aspects, rebounds, assists, and being that complete player that really NLEX needs.
I won't take credit for the drunken master. Narinig ko lang yan from one of our colleagues. So, it really fits him well. Pero may matinding development dito sa side ng NLEX. And for that, let's turn it over to Apple.
Although suited up tonight, Wayne Selden Jr. will not play for NLEX as he sprained his right midfoot twice in their game against San Miguel. He sat out practice for 2 days, hoping for it to heal in time for today, even telling Coach Frankie Lim that he would work out this morning to feel it out. But unfortunately, hindi talaga kaya. Sinubukan niya tumakbo pero umika-iga agad siya. Pain is still unbearable, hence making him unavailable tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Apple. Wow! Big development para sa NLEX Road Warriors. When Apple first said that she has breaking news for us, That was not what I expected, Coach.
Yeah, I'm surprised, just as you, Judd. That is really, a heartbreaking news for NLEX. I'm sure, they're obviously going to miss his services. When you lose your import, you're not just losing an average guy, you're losing one of your main guys.
At yung aasahan siguro nila mag-step up is this guy, Don Trollano, who in his last 4 games, look at the numbers and look how efficient he has been offensively.
So Don Trollano is really going to be relied upon to continue with his success so far this conference by, again, putting up big numbers and being that efficient player that Coach Frankie is seeing in him. So yes, Don is going to be crucial tonight. Expect him to step up.
And para naman sa Barangay Ginebra, syempre after nung Justin Brownlee, after nung Christian Sandhardinger, meron ka pa bang mga ibang players na aalalahanin if you're NLEX and you're looking at the MVP? Scotty Thompson, also the reigning best player of the conference ng Governor's Cup. And he's the usual Scotty Thompson that we know.
Yeah, so, obviously, if you're NLEX, you have to hold this guy accountable. You have to know where he is because Scotty can hurt you in so many ways. Yung magaling dito kay Scotty is, again, he doesn't just hurt you with his shooting, with his fast break attempts, but again, his steals, his rebounding, giving his team second chance opportunities. Doon magaling to si Scotty Thompson.
With Christian Sandhardinger's numbers now, alam mo, tatlo na yung potential triple-double performers in Ginebra, and that's Scotty, C-Stan, and JB. So we expect those 3 to be in the starting lineup in this game. But to be sure, ito yung turnover na natin sa ating Coliseum
Good
announcement.
evening, mga PBA, and welcome to our second game. It's time to meet the starting lineups of both teams. First, from your Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel. Starting at center from Ahono Rizal, number 34, Christian Sandhardinger. And forward is Barangay Ginebra's import, number 32, Justin Brownlee. Also forward from San Simon, Pampanga, number 3, Jamie Malonzo. And guard from Las Vegas, number 0, Jeremiah Gray. Golden guard from Damo del Sur, number 9, Scotty Thompson. Head coach of Barangay Ginebra is Tim Hill. And now let's meet the starting five of your NLEX Road Warriors. Starting at guard from Ibahay, Anglan, number 5, Chris Rosales. Also at guard from Catanduanes, number 8, Don Coliano. And forward from Inalis, Pampanga, number 33, Tony Samaran. Also at forward from Makati, number 10, John Anthony. And at center from La Union, number 45, Brandon Ganuelas Rosser. Head coach of the Road Warriors is Frankie Lynn. And officials are Nolan Miguel.
As expected, yung tatlo pinag-usapan natin kanina, Thompson, Sandhardinger, and Brownlee, all in the starting unit of Barangay Ginebra. Kasama nila si Gray and Malonzo. And eto nga, no Wayne Selden para sa NLEX Road Warriors. The biggest challenge perhaps for NLEX. Ball is up, game is on. Tip-off brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. It's the quarterfinals. Ginebra, isang panalo lang ang hinahanap. Ang NLEX para makapasok sa semis, kailangan talunin ng Ginebra ng 2 beses. But right now, they are without an import, and Brownlee immediately goes to work.
Yeah, that's the matchup, Judd, that I think is going to be crucial for NLEX. They have to find a way to slow down Justin Brownlee. Obviously, not that time.
Here's Rosales. A 3-pointer to start for NLEX. Coach Jeff, let me ask you kung ano yung kailangan gawin ngayon ng NLEX. Now that they are without an import, obviously you're missing the 31.9 points na kaya produce ni Wayne Selden on an average per night. Pero there are a lot of other concerns, syempre, na magsistem from the absence of the import.
That's correct, Judd. So I think on NLEX side, they have to make sure that, again, they can continue taking shots that are presented to them. They have to be able to work together, make extra passes, and then limit the mistakes. With them making or creating mistakes such as turnover, that's only going to fuel the run game of Ginebra. You don't want to do that. So you want to, again, be concise, be strong, be aggressive, and be confident. Take your shots. So that's what it's going to take for them to give them a chance.
Lalo na tulad ng pinakita natin kanina, no? The most efficient offensive team in the league right now as they get sent back by BJR.
Nagiging super reliable to see roster in regards to being that backline defender and blocking shots, or at least changing shots, because it creates opportunities for them, just like what we saw Semarad with the big three in the corner.
That's 2 3-pointers na para sa NLEX, pero bumukas yung ilalim, and Stan Hardinger just takes his 2 points. He never actually had a chance to clinch the top seed. Kinailangan lang nila manalo over TSD in their final game of the tournament by at least 5 points. And we thought they were going to do that, Coach Jeff.
Yes, it was a close game. They had their opportunity, but again, you're going against a team in Talktex who there's a reason why they are number 1, and I think they're more than deserving with that win, securing that number 1 spot.
That's going to be a traffic violation on Barangay Ginebra. Semerad and Stan Hardinger ayaw pang bumitaw doon sa bola. And they might receive warnings. Maaga umiinit ang laban natin.
That little tension there. We know Tony Semarad is good at it. All you're doing is just, pumping yourself up a little bit, hyping up your team.
And sometimes, I've heard this from you guys, players na nakakakwentuhan natin, mga former players, even current ones. Papasok ka talaga sa laro which hindi ka lang magpapatalo. But whether it's scramble for the basketball, kahit yung shot ball, kahit sa rebound, ayaw mo magpatalo because that effort snowballs into your effort for the rest of the game.
Well, that's true, Jeff. So you said you hit it right on the nail. You see Justin being himself with that easy pull-up, but on the side of NLEX, hindi natin napag-usapan yung kanina, hindi ko nasabi, what are the other aspects of the game that you need to be good at? What is winning 50-50 balls? Making sure, is there a loose ball there? Kunin natin, make sure the position is with us.
Well, they were able to retain possession there after matamigan ng Ginebra, and Anthony delivers 2 points. For Ginebra, obviously, they can't be complacent dahil all Filipino yung NLEX. This is still a team that can compete for the Road Warriors.
Oh, that's true. So you're going up against a championship caliber team. You have a Justin Brown who is very reliable when you need a basket.
The JB, what he really can score 50s, 40s in any given game. Hindi yun yung gusto niya gawin sa Ginebra. We've seen it for such a long time already. He'd rather involve his teammates, get everyone's confidence up. Ganyan si Scotty, they allow the MVP to go to work underneath.
Justin Brown understands the formula to win championships. And that formula is, again, keeping your teammates happy, keeping them involved. He knows he can score 50, but does it equate to a win? Not always. So he understands that sharing the ball, doing the little things, diving on the floor, rebounding, making the extra pass, those are things that's going to make his teammates better, making their whole team a lot stronger.
Tsaka yung familiarity ni Justin Brown sa mga teammates in Barangay Ginebra. He's actually one of the longer tenured Barangay Ginebra players dahil in the last 7 conferences that Ginebra has had to play with an import, Brown has been there.
That's true. Totoo yan. So he is one of the veterans on his team. He's been there for a while. He's been with the core for a while. He's getting used to playing with the new guys, Alonso and Jeremiah Gray. But again, Scotty's familiar with, C-Stan is familiar with. So again, that just makes him very special.
At dahil doon sa familiarity ngayon, Coach Jeff, Ginebra has won the last 3 import-laden conferences. They want to make it 4 in a row by winning this Governor's Cup. But first, they have to go through NLEX
stripping Chris Rosales. And this one, Judd, I'm for sure he's not going to miss that layup.
Ito, layup na lang muna talaga. And he gets 2 points.
Be sure. But to go back to your comment, Judd, this conference has been very successful for Ginebra. And Justin Brownlee has taken pride in this conference. It's kind of like I remember a former teammate, Sean Chambers, and when it came to this conference, his conference, he was just remarkable, and that's similarities between JB and Big Sean Chambers.
For sure, and even Coach Tim has mentioned that comparison. Pero si Malonzo, well defended by Anthony dun sa transition attack. And next again, looking to regain advantage here. Anthony attacking JB. Out to Miranda, jumper for Mike is short, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
I'd want him to finish that. So Anthony did a good job of penetrating. I think even if it gets blocked, it's okay. You know, attack that. As you see again, the strip by JB for an easy layup by Malonzo.
That was JB apologizing for the earlier miss he made, but he made up for it. Brownlee, the corner. I'm good defensively, Severan. Malonzo working hard, getting that rebound. Thompson attacking ngayon. The extension too strong.
So there's that second chance opportunity again, but NLEX luckily was able to force a miss.
Rosales had a good line on that 3, medyo short left. But he gets the steal. Chris Rosales, top and pop, no good. But you're right with what you said. What NLEX had to do was to take the shots that were presented to them. Dalawang beses ang di nahulog, pero yun yung tirang binigay.
Right. So again, I think that's also something Coach Frankie is allowing his team to do. If you're open, go ahead and shoot. Feel confident, feel free.
A miss by C-Stan gives an opportunity to NLEX. 11 to 10 yung score natin. Both teams have been scoreless in the last couple of minutes. Here's Troyano looking to hit the ground, and he does, and it's back on top.
That's one guy that we talked about early in our program. In regards to NLEX, they were expecting this guy to step up. Kailangan nila yung numbers niya. Kailangan ng NLEX yung confidence niya to be aggressive.
Here's Gray. Finding Brownlee. That's money for JB. Rarely would you see him miss an open shot within the 15-foot radius.
There's Don with his heat check shot, I think.
Brownlee losing some space na ibigay naman kay Malonzo. They go back to JB. To the cutting C-Stand. He's tied up. There was just too many NLEX players na nakigulo doon sa bola.
I love how they swarm of C-Stand on that catch. You know, that's something they're going to have to continue doing, making it difficult.
Mike Miranda, he's struggling from outside. But the reason why he's taking those shots, you know that he's being given the green light.
That's true. So, yeah, take a deep breath. I think it's a shot he can hit. But again, he's going to have to be smarter. If you're not hitting it, you got to do something else with the ball.
We have a timeout. It's brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
This is RBF Mini Sound.
Jeff, you would be the perfect person to ask this or to talk to about this. Pagdating ng playoffs, nakikita talaga natin pumili yung rotation. Pero kailangan pa rin handa hanggang dun sa 13th man point on your roster.
That's correct. So, you know, when coaches, when they're going into a playoff game, at that point in time, they know already who's reliable, who you want to give minutes to, who's going to be ready to play. So, yes, sometimes it takes you to shorten your minute, but normally you try to give the guys who were playing pretty much the whole conference that time to take care of business because they've been doing it. So, all conference.
Especially guys like Bobson, Brownlee, Malonzo, who also had their stints with Gilas Pilipinas. When their teammates in Ginebra were resting, they were still busy.
Right.
Here's Green now attacking. Malonzo, mid-range jumper, doesn't find a target. We go the other way.
Pansin ko din dyan, Jeremiah Gray starting this game. So with Scotty and C-Stan and Malonzo. So Coach Tim is really starting his best spot right from the get-go. He wants to step on the gas. They're going to own the whole first quarter, and he wants to kind of hopefully put him away early.
Thompson with the miss. Rosales and C-Stan tied up there. As Troyano makes his attack. Pinapag yung depensa ni Malonzo.
I love that strong move by Don. Again, always in control, moving to his left, finishing right. That's something they're going to need from him.
Now it's Gray from the outside. One of the best three-point shooters here in this conference. Better than this.
Naka-zone yung NLEX dyan. So, again, they are very familiar. This is Ginebra now. They're familiar because they saw that against San Miguel. NLEX played the same way, played a lot of zone. So I'm sure they prepared for that.
There were games that Coach Frankie Liv used his zone defense the entire game. Ilang beses natin yung nakita yan. And that might be their ploy here, especially without an import. So if you're just joining us, that's the big story for NLEX. No Wayne Selden Jr. for this matchup, but they're doing well, only down by 1 with a minute and 42 left in the first quarter.
Just go mobile. Dancing with the beat with DJ Zamora Remix. Sonic Wave Disco Mobile.
Ginebra po lamang ng isa. A minute and a half remaining in the opening quarter. Thompson, inigot yung bola. Pinto did not realize that shot clock was winding down.
Coming off from a time when that's good. That was a good defensive stance by NLEX. They stayed in that 1-2-2 zone, forcing skip passes and passes along the perimeter. So good job in not allowing any easy penetration.
Here's NLEX. They've done a good job keeping it set with Ginebra and making sure the low scoring in ball game, which is something that they would rather have against the extend the lead on that three-pointer.
Dude, here's one guy that I think NLEX is going to also need to rely on. He's got to step up and have a good performance tonight. You know, no pressure on him, but it's really the fact without their import today.
Ito Ginebra, they go inside. Good intention there, pero hindi na talaga maayos. Only 3 to shoot. Thompson realizes it. Vito with a big offensive board. Here's Malonzo from the outside. Binawi yung tres ni Kevin.
Always the formula. Pag nakakuha kayo ng offensive rebound, normally nagiging tres siya. So again, focusing on body-to-body rebounding, trying to limit Ginebra to only one basket or one attempt.
Here's Miranda. He really has found no luck yet on that outside jumper.
Yeah, so there comes a time where you got to kind of mix it up a little bit.
National time for Ginebra. Brownlee gets bumped by Miranda. That will be the 4th team foul ng NLEX. That was their second to the last foul to give. Kevin Alas has really improved his three-point shooting.
He really has. So the last couple of years, you know, he's really stepped into this role of understanding that he is one of the best guys. And it's not because of the points that he's producing. It's really just his leadership and being consistent game in and game out.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. Brownlee asks for some space. Now they move that basketball around. Vito from the outside. Oh! And time expires with Ginebra up by 1 point. Very gritty yung ating opening quarter. But after 12 minutes of action, it's the Barangay up 18-17. We'll be right back.
goes a little something like this.
Cause if I want to tell us, love's more than he can handle, girl. Oh, come and stay by me forever, ever. Why does it go on? His love is never ending. Don't let us go to your love.
I know the norte, let's go.
One quarter in the books and so far so good para sa all-Filipino unit ng NLEX Road Warriors. If you're tuning in just now, wala po si Wade Selden Jr. dahil nagkaroon siya ng injury. It was reported by Apple David earlier. And you're joined by John Sudet, Doris Fruity, and of course, the Jet Carriazo. What NLEX has done, Coach, is they limited hot shooting. Barangay Ginebra. Yung Ginebra number 1 yan sa field goal percentage, 2-point field goal percentage, and even from 3-point percentage no, nung elimination round. But they were only limited to 34% shooting in the first quarter.
Correct. So again, what they're doing well, and it's obvious in that last position, they're challenging well. So lahat dumadrive, lahat tumitira, may challenge ng NLEX, and that's something that they're gonna need for it to get for it to be close in this game. I'm a little worried about the turnovers. So the first 2 possessions, there was a turnover by Rosser, turnover again on the rebound, stopped by Rosser. That's something you cannot do versus Ginebra. You have to make sure that you understand every possession is like gold. You got to treat it like gold and take care of it.
We know that imports and yung mga go-to guys, and of course, ang NLEX, wala ngayon si Wade Selden, but they've been doing their thing defensively, as you mentioned. However, Brownlee scores 2 points there.
Right.
Ginebra doesn't only have an import. They have an import who's ready to take over here in the second quarter. Back-to-back hits para kay Justin Brown, and he has a total of 10 points. The first player to reach double figures in this game, to no one's surprise.
So again, always reliable Justin Brown. You know, one of the best pull-up guys. You know, he can score in all assets of the game, all facets of the game. I'm sorry.
That time because BGR ran out of space on the sidelines. Another turnover for NLEX, and you've been on point with your calls, Coach Jeff. Sabi mo, you know, that the concern right now for NLEX, indeed it is, because that's their 9th error.
I don't think it's a history. You're down only 1 at the end of the first. You've only played less than 3 minutes, and you're down 8 now. And it's because you had 3 full turnovers.
I don't think it's him. On the offense, Alas tried for 8, and that is off of him. So another turnover para sa NLEX.
There's the quick hands again by Justin. He's super quick. Tipping the ball off of the hands and maybe the knee of Kevin Alas.
Great catch by our referee.
Yeah, good eye.
Almost 3 minutes having been played here. Something we've noticed, Coach. NLEX playing sees that extra physical here in early going.
I think lahat naman ng kalaban sees that, plays him that way. So, you know, I see the arm get tangled up. I don't know if there's anything there by Jake. To be honest, if there were, I'm sure the referee will see that.
Yung technical team din natin will review that if there's anything that was beyond basketball.
Beyond normal basketball. So, you might have been called for a flop on that call, to be honest with you. Where did it hit?
That's a possibility too. Soliano opts away from the 3. Here's BGR. Si Manuelas Rosa may range din yan from outside. But it's Alas will uncork from the outside and go hit his second 3.
Those are the shots that are, again, presented to NLEX that you have to do. So Kevin is doing a good job filling from the corner to the wing on that top ball screen. So good shot by him. Let's see if he can continue doing it.
Great, swings it. It's Pringle now. Against David. Pinto, nahabol ni Alas. 8 on the 24. They go to stand the man against Nieto. Pringle naghanap ng paraan but couldn't get that on the ball. It's a 5-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. Roliano aatake. Now it's BGR. Strong to the cup. He'll draw foul and take 2 free throws.
I like how Rosser isn't good timing. He jumps well. You have those two things, you're normally a good shot blocker.
Pero nakita natin yung isang stat din doon. 3.5 fouls per game. So yun yung risk when you're a shot blocker, when you challenge everything. Ngayon nga, in the first half, may dalawang foul na siya. But Coach Frankie, and he has to go all out. Win or go home for
I
them.
think walang search to si Coach Frankie, but to play roster at least 40 minutes today. He's again one of your most reliable big men. So you got to take the good with the bad. He's a rookie, but he's playing like he's
The
not.
mix of Carles and
Let's remember, he's the most recent top overall pick in the PBA.
This is team destruction.
With BGR. Now it's Jeremiah Gray. Unsuccessful. C-Stan will miss. Long rebound. Mapupunta ulit kay Maya. And that is going to be a blocking foul. Called on Pascual. 2 free throws for Gray and Coach Frankie Lim. Nasa loob na ng court. He's unhappy about that call.
Let's take a good look at it again, but you know, it was a good take by Jake Pascual. Let's see if he was set and established. You know, there might have been a slight movement move to his right.
Posible, coach, na dinadrag niya pa yung left foot
Your
niya.
left foot, that's what it is.
Actually, nung parang half body lang yung kita natin, parang naka-establish eh, no?
Right.
Pero sa top view, parang medyo gumagalaw pa yung...
But you know, as you see LA and Japan supporting their team, 2 veterans who's, again, the big names of Ginebra still. And you know, we hope to see them playing soon. But on that charge call, I love guys who take charges, Judd. You know, those guys are the ones that helps your team win by just 1 possession.
That's true.
So those guys that are willing to sacrifice their body like that, you love them.
And you know, the honest thing about it is that syempre lahat halos sa mga nakatutok ng mga PBA sa laro rin yan, papawis na pawis. Malayo po yung level ng draw chart siya ganun. Oh, that's Crowley finishes that one! Nasty. Alley-oop from Scotty Thompson to JB.
I mean, come on, he saw Justin on his left side. Easy lob.